Emotionally healthy people are able to say, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling really angry right now at my wife. And I'm very tempted to just get consumed by this anger and to ruminate and to think about it and to even make a list in my head of all the ways I've been wronged. Yet they're able to step back from it and respond in an intentional way. And often it's going to be an opposite way to that emotion. So it's going to be opposite of that anger. And we even call this in dialectical behavioral therapy, which is something where you can it's a lot of group therapy. It's a very interesting, researched, evidence-based form of therapy. Call it opposite to emotion action. And so you identify that emotion that is so strong in you. And oftentimes it's a secondary emotion, not a primary emotion. Like somebody is angry, and usually behind anger is hurt and potentially betrayal or injustice or fear. Fear is behind so much anger. It's so much easier to just be angry and frustrated and push everyone away than to admit that you have fears. But you take the opposite action to that anger. And what would the opposite action to that anger be? I mean, anger pushes people away. The opposite action would be to engage in some fashion. And so it could be to engage and share that I'm scared, I don't want to lose you, or that I care, that I'm wrong and there's no excuse for my behavior. It's that engagement that will change things. And sometimes I'll challenge clients just for the night, so just for the night, practice this opposite to emotion engagement. I mean, I challenged a lady recently that's a client and gets frustrated when she comes home because her kids will often leave a mess, and she'll come home and feels like she has to have the same conversation with them again and again about cleaning their room and about getting their homework done and about not leaving this in the family room. And I just challenged her. I said, okay, your frustration, what's the opposite to that emotion? What could you do? And then her answer was, well, I could engage and I could ask them how their day was. And I could, rather than pointing out all these things that are wrong, that are going wrong, I could actually point out all these things that are going right in their lives. Like one of them gets really good grades and one of them's really doing well on the cross-country team. And I could point those things out and start focusing on those things and then start to build what's called positive sentiment override. So you're starting to build these positive interactions into the relationship. And so they're going to hear your criticism more because there's that positive engagement already in the relationship.